Hello, my lovely opportunists. My name is Winter. I'm the editor and player character of Charity. I just wanted to give everyone a quick reminder to follow our podcast so you don't miss an episode. Thank you for tuning back in, and we hope you enjoy.
Hi everybody, I'm Corey, I'm the Dungeon Master for Opportunity Roll, and I'm here with Group 2. Say hi everybody.
Hi.
Hey
Everybody,
hi.
Y'all.
Alright, so let's go ahead and Spitfire. Let's start with Samuel.
Hi, I'm Samael, also known as Jonathan, and I'm playing Lynn, the half-drowned Bard of Whispers, and why the fuck is there an ice cream truck at 8 p.m.?
Gunny.
Hi, I'm Gunny. I play Tensel Grapples, your lovable elven barbarian.
Blue.
Hi, I'm Blue. I play Zachariah to lore, and that's all.
And last but not least, Laura.
Hi, I'm Laura, or TangledinBlue. We'll see what character I play.
She gets to play a crystal. That's it.
And she's in limbo.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on. You guys finally got done your fight. You came out of kind of that area, the combat area. You went back to your hotel, I believe, and sat down, had a conversation, which led to a lot of information being shared, some not being shared, and mostly ended up with Tensel running the room out. Well, running out of the room. I worded that weird. So now that he's out, eventually Mila ends up running with him. You guys go out into the desert. Emotions are flaring, and then eventually, unfortunately, this sandstorm rushes in and blocks your guys' view, makes it difficult. Mila ends up. Yeah, something about the world just decided that Mila shouldn't have magic at that point either, and removed all of her spell slots at that point. Wild Magic Surge. So you guys are out there when, Gunny is confronted by his father, nonetheless. A father who, at first, tries to tell him that he's going to save his mother. Then come to find out that this personality is not who he thought he was talking to. This creature is something that is controlling his father's body, and he has made a deal with his father for Tensel to be home safe. Fast forward, he hits Mila. She's trying to escape with a very particular spell. Mila turns into a crystalline structure of pure encased magic, where she now lays what seems to be unconscious, maybe even dead, but we don't know. I'd like to think it's like a Mila in a box instead of a cat in a box.
Schrödinger's Mila.
Schrödinger's Mila. So, you said, Gunny, you were going to pull her back, right, to the town?
Where we had left off last time is that we just got into town, and somebody had ran from the gates all the way back to the tavern and got a hold of both Lynn and Zachariah and telling them that there's somebody at the front of the town asking for you two. So Tensel, doing as hard as he can to drag Mila's crystalline form, looking around, seeing everyone looking as concerned as he is there anyone that is a healer?
I think about around this time. Definitely Zachariah, and then I'd assume Lynn shortly after.
Yeah, she was at the target.
I would start running up.
Yeah, and Lynn would be like a few paces behind since she was a bit delayed. But oh god, she's just muttering to herself. What happened?
It's my father.
What happened?
We have to get word.
Tensel, what happened?
You could see at this point, he's completely out of breath. He's been both sweating and crying over just getting back from all of that. I met him in the desert, and he talked to me. At first, it seemed like it was him. Then he changed. It wasn't him anymore. It said something about making a deal with him, and the deal was that I had to stay safe. That I got to stay safe, but everything else was fair game. He said he killed the king of Eris and many others, and we have to get a hold of Maggie.
Tensel, none of that matters right now. What happened to Mila?
He did this. He touched her, and she this.
Phrasing.
I don't know.
Looking extremely panicked, I think Zachariah just haphazardly having his backpack on his back that he just by chance happened to have brought starts fumbling through it. He's going to start digging through it very desperately as he's going to procure the last crystal, the Celestian.
Okay.
Last time it was just trying to touch the afflicted area. This time he doesn't know if it will work, but at this he's just he's going to try touching or rubbing on the jeweled area, just trying to see if they will begin activating, doing something to try to solve this.
All right. Give me a quick Arcana check.
That's a 7.
With a 7, you're not going to quite understand how it might help. You could still attempt to touch it to the stone, and
I don't
see if
think
there's a
even
reaction.
Zachariah is thinking about it. He's just jumping to the first solution he can think of.
So he's just like,
Tapping,
real
just
quick.
trying anything he can.
Give me a 1d100.
64.
Ooh, okay. You will see the crystal dematerialize. You will see it eventually form into the crystal itself, and her whole crystal will start to shimmer as if liquid. Mila, now, we had talked last game about some rolls that you were going to make. With the addition of this crystal, you will have a pocket of 10 points for your D100s, and either
Oh my
direction gives you a total pocket of 20 points in your D100s. I have pre-recorded these. Winter's sitting here right next to me, and she's seen me write these. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna need 3 D100s.
The poor horrors Winter had to witness.
Okay, I'm so nervous.
87. 20.
7.
And 7.
I'm
How you
really
feeling,
nervous.
Why are you doing this like deal or no deal?
Because I don't know what the rules mean. Like, I'm just...
Okay, so your first one is you and your body processing the magic that's been bumped into it. You rolled an 87. I had 80. You rolled a 20 for your second one. This check is to make sure that your body can restart.
What did...
I had 19.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh my god.
I had 19. And your last one, I kind of got a little mean. I made it 1. Natural 1. Because you always say that you have the worst luck. You got a 7, Mila. Mila will absorb every piece of this power. She will wake up, your eyes will turn gold, and you will gain 2 level 1 spell slots per day base.
Oh my god.
So-
Hold on.
An additional 2 level 1 slots in addition to what she normally gets.
Yay.
Yes.
So about that
Six
luck of
stuff.
yours.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
Hey, that's karma, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Holy how did you... Like, I literally... Well, I'm glad the 1 worked out.
And you thought that fucking Jim wouldn't help.
I was really... Well, I was kicking myself. I was like, this isn't gonna... No.
That's so fucking...
20 points either way is a pretty good area. I mean, it was still a pretty... No, it was pretty shit odds.
You
It's
put
pretty
it as
shit
a
odds.
1. Oh.
So, in Schrödinger's box, is Mila alive? We
Oh
are
my
going
God,
to
sorry.
open the box. The crystal
Give
will...
me a sec.
Give me a second as I take this character sheet and crumple it up for the other new character.
Okay. Goodbye, Hala. It was good. It was fun making you. Maybe you'll appear in some others.
You made mystical deer?
there are other
You took my joke.
I knew someone was gonna make it.
It is a nature cleric.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
She was a nature cleric, but
We'll cut that.
okay. Sorry, I'm crying. So
In the case of Milo versus Schrödinger, Milo was the winner.
Don't mess with the wild magic sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure anyone wins against Schrödinger. He was pretty weak.
So
Here's something else that you're going to gain from this. You can sense where his father is.
well, that's huh.
Is this like a permanent thing, or is this kind of like a once like?
Who knows? Right now, it seems permanent.
Okay, so. Okay. Okay, so back in the game. Sorry, I'm processing everything. Yeah, I think like Mila, like as like this crystal kind of like dissolves from her, like her eyes just open and she just like, like just kind of gives like a breath, like as she just like kind of comes back to life.
Mila?
I think with that, just immediately embracing right there. Seeing her sput back to life. Spurt, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
She's just kind of looking around, it's like, where are we?
We're back in town.
What happened?
He's gone.
And you think like you see her just kind of like perk up and just kind of like looking around, just like. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's okay. You're okay now.
I'm so sorry. I think at this point she starts just kind of crying and bawling.
And Lynn is just still a few steps back. At this point, she was desperately just untying the amulet of Taiki and just clutching it desperately. just like whispering to herself and just watching this going on, just trying to keep the tears back.
I think finally Mila kind of lets go. Zachariah is just like, and I think all she says is just solemn.
Apparently.
Tinsel's father is possessed by Zalem.
This is one of the few times I hate being right.
You guys will hear the ching of armor, the neighing of horses, and the galloping of feet across the cobblestone. A few guards will come around the corner. 2 of them on horseback, 1 not. Both ones on horseback with weapons drawn. The other one not. The other one seems to have informed the 2 on horseback. They are rushing to the scene. Upon seeing that somebody seems to have been more likely injured than anything, they are going to stop, dismount from the horses, and the left one will walk over and speak to you. Everything okay?
No.
Oh. Is anybody injured? Do we need help?
Zachariah, stand up.
Healer.
No. Everyone's seems to be all right.
Okay. May I ask what happened?
I want to make an intelligence check for Tensel real quick.
Oh no.
Sure.
Fuck.
Oh, well,
That's a 6.
your intelligence is as bad as I thought it would be, but that's
That's a 6, though.
Question is, what does he do with it?
I know.
I guess
Yeah.
she'll say this. Zachariah will say, we just thought something happened to our friend here. We're just glad to see her that she's back.
Tensel is going to get up and walk straight to the guard, staring him dead in the eyes, holding out his hands for handcuffs. He's going to look straight at him. My last name is Lostrith. The man you're after is my father.
That's great.
Milo's gonna stand up and probably with not that much strength because she was just dead. She tries to pull Tinsel back. It's like, what are you doing? This has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything.
Yeah, Tensel, you're gonna hear in your mind at that point. If he was associated with the crown here, either before or after what happened with Grimsworth, they don't know or are told or not informed.
Take me in. I need to speak with your commander.
Let's do a quick official test here real quick. He's going to reach into one of his pouches. He seems to be a higher guard, so he's going to pull out a singular.
Is he about to do a
crystal.
sobriety test?
No, he's going to hold it out to Gunny. Or not Gunny. He's going to hold it out to Tensel. Jeez.
And Tensel's just going to wait for a cue.
Take it. Please.
And he will take the crystal.
When was the last time you saw your father besides today?
Years and years ago.
All right. Did you help him in any of his plans to murder anyone?
Not that I know of.
Did you know he was going to kill you? Anyone?
Not that I know of.
Has your father done anything in your presence that you would consider illegal and unmoral?
From today, yes.
Well, I mean, before today's. So.
Yes.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. He's gonna take the crystal from you. This didn't zap you, which means you didn't lie. So that means you're only an accessory at most, and even that's barely gonna stick. If anything, we'd ask you a few questions about what you know about your father, any places you'd know, and then honestly, we'd release you.
The man feels guilt.
Does that still seem something you want?
Zachariah would chime in at this point. The man feels guilty. Go easy on him. He doesn't know anything.
Oh, I know he probably feels guilty, but I'm just letting him know that I can't arrest somebody who's not technically guilty.
Exactly.
I want to hunt him.
Well, if you want to hunt him, then, like I said, we can take you into custody, ask you more information, gather what we can, and go with that. If you're part of a guild, maybe we can even, use your party to help locate and stop him. It still seems like a conflict of interest, which is, I don't know. I don't know how
he
the
is
town
part of
will
the
go about
guild.
this.
He's part of
Yes.
our guild.
Zachariah will... oh, excuse me. Let me restart that. Zachariah will step up. I'm Zachariah Talor. I am the guild leader of the Fates Defiant.
Okay. Well, here's what we'll do. I'll have you guys go and speak to the current king, ask him about what to do, and then when he gives you the okay to come and get pretty much everything, come back to me and we'll take care of it. I think, unfortunately, right now we have a stand-in leader. I believe his play starts in about 3 hours. So if you wish to meet him, he might be at the cathedral.
So, are we detained or are we free to seek this out as we will?
You're free. I have nothing to
All
detain
right.
you over.
Well, and he will look very sternly at Tensel. We will pursue this, but we need to go now.
Tensel's still lost in his own mind.
I think Mila kind of grabs Tensel's shoulders and turns him right toward her and just
He's gonna flinch real bad.
Tensel,
What?
this isn't your fault. You had nothing to do with this. Do not blame yourself, please. Please, for me.
You got hurt because of me.
No, it wasn't because of you. It was because of this demon that's possessing your father.
Zachariah kind of look around. I think we should move on. I think we're making a scene. As much as I don't want to interrupt, this isn't the place.
Tensel will just silently nod.
So, how long till this? but no, seriously, how long's it been?
Been since.
I mean, since how long has this whole scene been? Kind of, because the last time I remember it was an hour.
Oh, I'd say maybe at most. I think this whole thing was been hour, 20 hour, 25
so we
minutes.
still have a good little bit if we're going to pursue that. We've got a little bit. Let's make our way back to the inn.
Okay.
I think Mila kind of reaches out and tries to grab Tensel's hand.
And Tensel will take it in return.
Yeah. She looks at him, just kind of gives a soft smile, and starts walking back.
He just has a blank stare right at the ground in front of him as he's walking.
All right. Eventually, you guys will arrive at the hotel. Rooms untouched.
Look. Zachariah kind of steps in. I assume the whole party is following behind.
Yeah.
Look, I understand. You feel guilty. You feel responsible because you didn't do anything. But it kind of with gritted teeth as he kind of says this. What your father does has nothing to do with you. The sins of the fathers don't go down upon their children. It lies solely on them.
It said that he only took the deal to keep me safe.
Oh, then you have a good father. A lot better than some. Just know, from what you said, if he's being possessed, then this isn't your father. He was deceived.
He's not even going to respond.
Look, believe what you want. Just know this has nothing to do with you. It might take you a while to believe that yourself. But I'm going to tell you. As someone who blames himself for a lot, I truly believe this isn't something you should blame yourself for.
In a small ploy to change the subject, Tensel's gonna look up. What do you know about magical stuff?
He'll sigh. I think he very easily gets that he's trying to change the subject, but he won't say anything on it. I know a good bit.
He had this strange-looking staff. The end of it looked like it was made of crystalline fire.
His eyes will widen.
And he also has an orb that lets him teleport.
No, I think Mila kind of looks at Zachariah and goes, "It's the same one from the temple. The staff."
Yes, and it seems he has other artifacts. We should have stayed together. We knew it was dangerous to be separate. And we could have ended this today if we were all together.
Sorry.
I don't think we could have stopped him in our current state.
I don't think any of you can.
Do you know something?
Laura?
Well, if your father was possessed, it takes one of a few things. One would be a ghost. Ghosts aren't all too difficult. A simple ritual that anybody throws together could probably get rid of one. But demons are, well, they're harder. They're stronger. They're not technically meant to be here.
What do you know?
I know that demons should be staying in not the mortal realm. I'm pretty sure there's a demonic realm that, well, we haven't seen like higher demons on this plane of existence in millennia. So something's not right. He's gonna be powerful. I don't know how much.
Well, as much as I don't agree with the gods, I don't think even they are fool enough to send people who aren't ready to face literal demon lords. Regardless, if it comes to it, we're going to have to try.
We're gonna have to prepare ourselves for what may be inevitable.
What if, instead of gritting our teeth and bearing it, we find something to weaken him?
And what would you know of things to weaken a demon?
I don't know anything personally, but I'm sure there's something in my stash.
And what would it cost us?
Well, considering that I gave my whole home, I'm pretty sure I can have access to read my own stash of books, provided we don't take anything. I'm not a dragon anymore, so it's not like I need the territory.
Tensel will nod.
Okay, well,
It's either that or we hope that we're strong enough instead of coming to a magic fight with a dagger.
all of a sudden, Lynn.
I mean, speaking of, Lynn was out the window, just keeping an eye out outside. And she's just turning into the conversation. It's like, we shouldn't just rush out there for a potential chance in a stash. We should also make use of what's available here. You guys are talking about someone you spoke to before, no magic, like someone who's well versed in magic.
As much as this is our duty, we also have a duty elsewhere. As he kind of pulls the axe out. We need to... This is one way of fighting Zalem. Undoing what he's done. So, we need to find somebody that can break this. Kroka deserves to have their king back.
Break what?
The curse on the axe. His prison. Not to mention, we also have to make sure that this wasn't in affiliation with Van Duskin.
The king thinks that it's not, but who would know other than Van Duskin himself?
He was a jerk.
Yes, but is he that conniving and evil enough?
I don't know.
I honestly don't know the noble situation. It didn't seem like he was looking to rise in the ranks when there was a contest for kings.
Probably because the people decided then, but now it's an emergency situation. I wouldn't put it past an asshole like that.
Still, though, I do believe there is possibly, as we were talking before, Lynn, there's possibly somebody who can help him.
Talking about trying to help people, do we still have those messaging stones?
True, but what you told me of it, it was purely to Aeson and his group, or the King of Graydon, was it not?
He said he killed the King of Eris, as well as many others. I wanted to at least warn Maggie.
True.
Yeah, at that point, Lynn's just going to reach into her pack and just toss it over to Tensel. Yeah, something's on the shan.
And Tensel's gonna go for a little walk with the stone.
Tensel, be careful. As he kind of looks out. I felt very paranoid before, but I think this confirms it. We are being watched. Don't go too far.
I won't.
So I gotta ask Laura. Anything? And this is just out of character because I want to clip back into this. Is Mila even thinking about the fact that she also got information that Lynn didn't tell them that Cole's still alive?
I thought you was about to ask. So how does it feel to be alive?
I think she's actually kind of just waiting on that. There's a lot more pressing matters, but like, I think she's kind of just like looking at Lynn, like kind of quickly glancing a bit, and just like quietly just going back to herself.
Yeah, Lynn's just like, again, taking her place at the window, like, Mila's looking straight at her. Her brow is furrowed. She's just like rubbing the pendant of Taiki that she has. She doesn't know what to think.
And actually, with that, if she sees Lynn looking at her, she's going to cast a message to her and just say, "We need to talk later."
And Lynn's just gonna sigh.
Funny you say that.
Oh, God damn it. God fucking damn it.
Yeah. Because he said the word paranoid.
Yeah, I was wondering when that was... Yeah.
Yeah, Zachariah steps back in as he kind of shuts the door to give Tensel his privacy as he leaves. Hoping he stays close. We do have one more matter to discuss. Lynn, like we were saying before, you have been worrying us.
Give me 10 minutes. She just starts to make the symbols in her hand again, making sure that she's showing it to you guys so you know what she's doing. I need it for this.
Cute Naruto gif of hand signals.
Yeah, basically just doing the ritual for silencing again.
Okay.
When the time has passed, like during this time, she's just while she's saying the verbal components to herself, she's also just tapping her head against the window frame. It's like, God damn it! No,
this isn't helping your image.
And then when it's cast, it's like she's gonna put it same location as before, and she covers the hallway and just by the door frame. All right. I told you I owed you. What do you want to know? At this point, she's just sitting down on the windowsill, just head in her hands.
Where do you think you're getting this information from, Lynn?
My friends, my associates, my compatriots, my...
Your motorcycles!
And that's what she makes her escape! No.
There goes the broom.
Broom flies out. So long, suckers!
My backup plan, goodbye! No. It's my... Mila, remember I told you a while back about what I do?
No.
That was to Mila.
Oh.
Yeah, she's just kind of looking at you.
Tell me something. Zachariah, then. Have you heard of the Whispered Rose?
What do I need to roll for that? Or do I even get to roll for that, Corey?
I'd say you guys can roll in. No, I don't think you'd even get a roll.
There you go. No.
Yeah, I don't think you'd
That's
even get a
fair.
roll.
That was what I was thinking anyway.
Okay. That's good.
No, I don't. Wait, out of character. Haven't you brought up that name before?
Yes, with Alaska.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Zachariah. Wait a minute. No. Yes. You.
In
With
Falaska,
Mila,
yeah.
I think.
Oh,
When we were doing our initial negotiations with Alaska to get into the city. That was a while back.
Yeah, and the whole group was there,
That was a way back.
Mhm.
weren't they? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought I remember.
Mhm.
Yes, faintly. Not from anyone else. I remember you mentioning it.
We have our roots out. Had our roots out pretty much everywhere.
Roots? Lynn, what are you talking about?
Oh my god, do I really have to spell it out for you? Agents. Individuals with interest in collecting information.
I'm going to roll an insight on that. Because in character,
All
he's
right.
still feeling a little off. Yeah.
That's an 11.
I mean, it's still based on.
She's she's not really hiding it. This is the most clear that she's being in a while. Like,
Yeah. That's the weird thing. I mean, if you want to say that's good enough, we can just go with that instead of rolling a persuasion and have the dice fuck us again.
I mean, fuck it. 20 fucking 3.
Yeah, okay, there we go. I think that works.
Individuals of interest, agents, do I have to say much more? You're not sheltered.
No, but Lynn, you do understand what you're saying is very outlandish. This is coming from someone who made a career off of stories and tall tales. Are you saying that are you saying that you're part of some secret society?
Yes and no. We're secret until we make our presence known to those who abuse their privilege. Basically, we keep our eyes out everywhere. Looking towards the major cities, especially. Keep our eyes and ears out for nobles. They act out in any odd or less than gracious, noble manner. Then we act. We collect, we dissect, and either basically force them to change their ways, take advantage of whatever stock they had in order to try to persuade any people to do what they will, or if they presented a big enough threat, take it to the reasonable authorities, or try to hamper in any way possible.
I'm sorry, that's just, especially with the times we live in, that's hard to believe. I mean, have they not been seeing what's been going on lately?
They're dead. Half of them are dead. Our eyes are being gouged out. I had one of my people following us, and it was purely just to keep track and maintain communications, but even he... God damn it, Bippy.
Can you roll me a D100?
69! Oh boy.
Well, for now, let's say that I believe you. You know me, I'm a skeptic. But for at least from what you're telling me, you seem to be telling the truth. I'm just gonna need time to think it over at the very least. If not, proof? I don't know if you can give proof. Can you give proof?
Where are you originally from?
Me?
Yeah. Around what region?
The Polk Plains. I'm from Hollymead.
So, Nottingham, especially Graydon?
And that's when she's going to actually reach into her bag and pull out her book. And she's just flipping through the pages.
Dwarven and Elven, right?
Excuse me?
You had that Dwarven song before, able to communicate with us in Elven. How well are you able to decipher a mix of them?
I could possibly do it.
She's going to turn to a specific page. And then just turn the book over to you.
Okay, Zachariah will begin looking at this book.
And inside are going to be detailed notes of various nobles and individuals of interests of Nottingham, specific places of interest, and details about the zone where the sword was taken out from. With Graydon is going to be taking detailed routes of guard patterns, rumors about certain individuals, passive entry within certain keeps.
Mm-hmm. Zachariah's going to look further. Is there anything specifically on Hollymead?
I would say the one thing that might tip you off is they have the entire ingredient list to Hollymead's special meat. And I mean, they do not share that with anyone. Anyone.
And would Zachariah know this to be that?
Yes. The reason you know it is because the only thing of the list of shit that you can taste in it that's in there is like one that's common to the area that you never would have even thought. It's bristleweed.
Now to make a fortune.
I can guess it. Yeah, I could see them having that as like additional thing for them to brew on their own as additional bribes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not 100%, but that is very convincing. As he'll shut the book. He'll open it up. Show me Bravul. Do that for me. As he'll slide the book back over.
She'll turn a few pages further towards the beginning of it. And she's actually going to linger on this one page for a bit before turning it over to the book page for Bravul.
Looking over Bravul, Zachariah specifically going to be looking for things for the mountain, the top of the mountain.
Okay.
Maybe the king's chamber, things that he would have known in areas that people aren't supposed to be in.
It mentions the actual chest holding the legendary item. It lists a few other chests that you saw in the vaults yourself, personally. things that you would only have information of if you were in the vault locations.
After looking with this and closing it with one hand. All right, I believe you. That's not something that you can fake. The recipe, maybe. The rules, information, no.
The recipe is good to have for whenever we need the two-headed guards whistle a little bit for something of a special brew. I don't know what you're looking for in there, but it's been a while since I've been around there.
That's all I needed to know. All right. How long have you been with this group?
But anybody who wants can react, but your windows are going to swing open, and a large hulking figure is going to climb through the window.
Oh no.
Dun dun dun.
Seems like an orc of some kind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Question to DM.
Yes.
Does Mila have her spell slots back?
No.
I'd say I had a long rest.
I know, I thought being dead would give that to her. Okay, so she,
You think too much of death. I've been there. It doesn't help.
no, it's
It's
okay.
already giving you 2 extra slots.
Oh God, no! Don't.
No, no, that's fine. Because yeah.
I think, yeah, as soon as I see this man creeping out, eyes will start flaring. Zachariah begins to try to begin casting an Elder's Blast.
All right.
Or he's preparing to.
As you start to cast, shortly after him, a familiar figure will come down off of the roof. Kole.
Yeah,
God fucking damn it.
I'm telling you, man, if you just put the peanut butter with the cheese, it'll change your life. Will you get this man to shut the fuck up already?
You see, Mila's just like stone faced, like, yep, I knew he was alive.
There's why here? I thought you were. Oh no!
Look,
don't
you
tell
already
me.
spilled the beans on the orc, right?
Cole, you sound different.
This is not Kole. This is
No.
I'm playing the orc.
Oh no, I'm just talking about from before.
Oh. They know we exist, right?
Yeah.
Then I can get off of the weird fucking roof and come inside since you guys got a fire and a soft bed.
Hop in, Zachariah. Stand down. Kole. What
Taking
the
one
fuck
of your
about the peanut
rations,
butter?
too. He's gonna like reach his hand into your backpack and take a ration.
You
Go for it.
motherfucker.
Then he'll flop onto the bed. Hi.
Cole, you're alive.
Yes. Yeah. Well, kind of. My shoulder's still pretty banged up, so I can't really hold my weapon. Hit a rock on the way down. I also messed up my head, and he'll like turn his head around, and you can see the nasty 3-inch gash that he's got. And you can actually see where they've had to shave his head to get to.
Kind of out of reflex, Zachariah will say, it was already messed up.
Yeah,
And
pretty
kind
much.
of grit. And then kind of just starts staring at Lynn. You kept this from us.
He's a wanted man, and now even more people are after him.
Well, let's explain that calmly, though. Yeah, she kind of had to. The guy who killed me has got 16 other friends. And apparently, which is what we just learned today, I'm also now being accused of murdering royal family members of Eris. So,
Yeah. How's it feel to be promoted to actual war criminal?
it doesn't really change. I've been there before, and really, I've been here once, and once you've been there the first time, it's like, oh, the walls are nice. Oh, I like the flooring you've put here. You've been here a second time, and it's just like, maybe they
Yeah.
could go blue next time.
I mean, at least Eris it had a nice arid heat. So at least, like, it wasn't the stuffy in their cells, but no matter.
Yeah. What I'm saying is I kind of needed her to do that. So if you're going to be angry, it's me.
Oh no, you're alive, Kole.
Yeah, that is a plus. And eventually, they say I'll probably get my arm back. Probably.
Dangerous people.
Yeah. They were special ops too. They worked for Eris.
Lynn,
Yeah.
this is what I wanted to talk to you about before.
Yeah.
Zalem told me he was alive, and you were lying to us about it.
I had to make. At that point, she's just like, again, just putting her hand in her head in her hands, like, I had to make sure that as few people as necessary knew.
Well,
I know it's not right. Just, God.
well, still, in the end, it seems that you have an unpluggable leak that Zalem knows a lot.
Yeah. It's the torture that he puts our men through to get the info. He's done some heinous crap.
Yes, we know.
Well, maybe we should put him down.
Easier said than done, especially now that he's controlling one of our friend's father.
Oh, great.
Yep, told you. Possession.
Fuck. So he's not just evil.
No, that would make it easier then.
Great.
Yeah. So yeah,
Word.
so we have to deal with this. Oh, also, we found Brimsworth, and Zachariah, want to give him an introduction?
Okay, where is he? Oh, sorry. Where is he? Oh, holy shit! Don't tell me.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
We don't have that power.
Figured as much.
Who would?
The High King.
Great, him.
Well, I mean, there might be more people, but I don't know. It takes a lot of power to do that. I mean, you basically have to be crazy to play with fucking wild magic.
Instinctively turns to Mila.
I think she just kind of says, like, I don't have any more spell slots left.
Flora will stand up. I can give them to you.
If you don't mind me asking,
I might as well give some what I can, if I can. I've really tried it before. I always heard it's kind of weird feeling.
Well, we'll need 2 people with levels and spells.
See, I know that's at academic level of seeing things, but I just like to think of it as like how loud you can blow someone's head out.
Oh. So, and she'll pull out of her bag a metal tuning fork. I can transfer spells with this.
Lynn's just gonna have this this hard face. Is like, we're literally gonna attune
with a tuning fork.
No.
Oh.
She'll kind of stand up, walk over to Mila, bounce it off her forehead, bounce it off her head. It'll pitch, and then you will see the flow of arcana leave both of their foreheads, mingle around the tuning fork, and Mila, you will get 3 level 1 spell slots.
Okay. Yay!
I
Okay,
think at this point, Tensel would be getting back.
And then there's Cole and fucking orcs in here now.
And then
Yeah, so Gunny, you walk into like this magic tuning fork connecting 2 people's brains.
also a mess of coal and just orc with dreads.
Oh yeah, Cole's alive.
What is going on? Oh, hey Cole.
Did you get the book?
The
The
book?
fake blood wasn't too much, was it?
Oh, the pamphlet, you mean?
Yeah. Did you guys practice?
Zachariah puts his hand in his head, or his head in his hand.
I sent those to
didn't
you.
get
I wanted you
time
guys to keep practicing while I was gone.
I knew you couldn't be an author.
Cole, he's kind of been through a bit, so just give him a sec.
I was just dead.
That
But
too.
you're alive.
Then Tensel's just gonna walk over and hand Lynn the stones back.
Okay.
How you doing, Tensel?
I don't know anymore.
Do you want to talk about it?
What's been said has already been said.
Do you... Let me reword it this way. Do you want to get those thoughts out in the air?
I think what we need is action.
I think Mila kind of goes for Tinsel, just kind of like takes his hands, like just whispers, "I know where he is." I don't know
And
how.
totally not whispering back, how?
I don't. She's not going to whisper back. She's just like, I don't know. I just do. I think just coming back alive kind of did something. Now I can track him.
Track who?
Zalem.
Holy shit, the one bit of good news all day.
I'm sorry, I didn't say anything before. Lots of stuff was going on, and I'm still working everything what's going on in my mind out, and it's just like...
Right, no worries. At least we have a lead. Focus, magic first.
Okay, I can...
Oh, shit.
What?
If you can feel him, can he feel you?
I mean, does that really matter? He knows where we're at. Apparently.
That's fair.
He always knew where we were at.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He knows that I'm alive, then.
I think if he wanted to kill you outright, he could have.
So he's a sort who likes to play with his food, then. Right.
That, or he doesn't know too much about these artifacts. Maybe he overestimated these artifacts, thought it would kill you without a chance of surviving.
With that in mind, and he's going to shoot a look over to Cole. I need more training. Actual
I can do that.
training. When can we start?
Drop and give me 10.
And he's going to drop his pack, Pimbram's pack, and his swords,
Tinsel!
and
Let
start.
him do this. Let him get it out.
I know. Well,
When
no,
you're
that's
done that, I want a 2-mile run. Perimeter.
And he's gonna nod.
Wait a minute. What about the rock shoes? We had to do that.
Wait, you guys had rock shoes?
Yeah, he
I
made
fell
us.
down a crevice, and you guys have rock shoes?
Yeah, you don't remember? You made us run with rock shoes, me and Aeson.
Oh, those. No, okay. No, I thought you meant like rock climbing shoes that magically stick to walls because y'all magic and shit. No. We're gonna be doing rock shoes. Actually, I've got way more kind of thought up for that one. I'm gonna tie everybody's pack together, and he's gonna drag it behind with a rope.
Cole.
What?
Nothing.
Do you want him to use this nervous energy to do nothing but worry?
And at that point, he's getting up and then starting running out.
Yeah, Mila doesn't stop him. She's just kind of like.
I'll still give him rest days. He'll still be able to relax. Meals and food will be important. Prep work and time will be there. Water will be essential. I've been through the military. I know how to push a man without killing him.
This is the man who almost died himself.
Hey, it wasn't my training that killed me. It was my cowardice. I jumped. I'll say it.
That we're gonna discuss that later. Lynn says she's just summoning the broom back and just heading out towards the door.
But I was scared. It was a reflex. I couldn't help it. I stepped back. I fell off and.
Honey,
What?
stop while you're already behind.
Oh.
It's good to know you're safe. I'm gonna watch over Tensel while he's at this, and just make sure these guys. And at that point, she just at a loss of words and just closes the door and falls with Tensel.
What?
Should I just do this thing then, or try?
Tensel's long gone by this point.
Yeah.
Was he doing the perimeter run?
He's taking it the one step further than what Kole asked it. He's going to go around the inside of Kroka.
Oh.
Inside the wall, like following the wall all the way around.
Yeah, see, Cole didn't worry because he thought you would still be doing some sort of training, whether you went over or under.
Yeah, Lynn's still gonna fall because, like, after all that happened, she's gonna be worried.
I need both of you for athletics checks. One for Gunny and another one for you to keep up.
She's on the preem. Did
I
you
mean,
say you were
initially-
on the board?
Initially,
11,
like, I'm not
14.
gonna go right away. Let's see.
Well, you also have, so you're 17. You also probably, you're Bard. You're not a rogue. You don't have the quick action in towns, do you?
He's part rogue now.
Oh, you are part rogue. That's right.
Yes, I am.
So, did you gain the ability that you get faster movements in towns and?
That's a background trait.
Yeah, that's not a rogue.
Dang, I got that wrong. I apologize.
I'm spy criminal, not urchin. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's sad because urchin is just like so textbook rogue, but it really has a great benefit.
It's just overall good in a city-centric game.
Pretty much. Sorry.
But spy criminal is good for this because at least I have my contacts, which everyone makes me think I'm crazy for.
Yeah.
Bet they work.
Yeah, they do. We still need to get the orc the name.
Oh, speaking of, while all that's going on, before you slip out, the other orc is going to follow you, and he's going to slip just out the door with you.
With me or Lynn?
Lynn.
Mm.
He's going to slip out with Lynn.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he'll be following you with following Tensel, so he'll be jogging.
Oh, okay.
I guess I should tell you the official reports on B.
Yeah, what's going on? Come on, give up. What's going on?
B is deceased. Torture.
She's gonna have, her steps gonna falter a bit hearing that. And then she's just gonna try to keep up the pace again. Fuck.
But found his backpack, and there's something in it for you. And he's going to hand over this wrapped bottle-shaped package.
That's gonna get her to stop her step and just look at it. So, what's this?
Would you like to open it?
Yeah, that's what she's doing.
As you pull the wrapping back, you're going to notice that it is a very familiar bottle.
I knew it.
Addressed to somebody known as my angel. And inside is a letter.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. That means he was watching. Because that was the same day.
God. She'll open the bottle and just like whisper to herself, You dramatic asshole, that's my job. She just trying to get the bottle out.
So as you pull this thing out, it's going to read very simply.
Hello again, opportunists. My name is Winter and I play Charity, the Tiefling Cleric. I wanted to say thank you for listening to us. We hope you enjoy our episodes as much as we do. Don't forget to like and follow our podcast so you don't miss an episode. Special thanks to Purple Planet Music as we use their music for our ambience and sound effects. Also, thank you to Kobold Press as we use some of their monsters to keep our games feeling lively. Again, just a huge thank you to you guys, our listeners, for enjoying this journey with us. And remember, keep your opportunities open.